Hello there, my name's Doug. Today I will be doing a review of the Nespresso by Krups Prodigio coffee machine on behalf of AO.com. So just the first thing really just to talk about is actually the style and the look of the coffee machine. I think it fits wonderfully into our little kitchen here. Fantastic design, really beautifully put together. In terms of its ease of use, it's very, very good. A couple of things which are quite nice, which I didn't realise, is if I just move my espresso cups out of the way, this is where you put the water for the coffee machine. On the packaging, it doesn't make it obvious that you can actually adjust this. So at first, it looked like it might take up a bit more room, but very nicely, you can actually bring this around to the side. And for our kitchen, where we're trying to economise on space, it goes beautifully in the corner, because you can adjust that water valve connecting to the coffee machine. Now, more about the actual coffee. We've got 3 sizes here in the top of the machine. This is for Ristretto, Espresso, and Lungo. So depending on your preference of coffee, you've got different measurement sizes. Now, in terms of myself, I'm probably going to be using it more as an espresso machine. So we've got our own little espresso cups. Pop these in here, and it just sits beautifully on the tray there. It's worth mentioning that you can do bigger coffees, and for that reason, if I move him out of the way, you can lift this up and put your coffee cup in the right place as such. So that would be good for the Lungo setting, for the slightly bigger coffee. It's worth mentioning at this stage that this machine is really for people who want to drink black coffee. There isn't an option here for an attachment for like a milk frother, or for doing like lattes or cappuccinos. So it's really more for if you like your espressos and your black coffee. Just thought I'd get that in there very quickly. But on to actually showing you how this works. So we've got a little sliding lever here in the top of the machine. Pull this to one side, and this is where your Nespresso pods will go. Now, the other nice thing about Nespresso is that it is by far the more popular option these days for the pods. So as well as Nespresso's official pods, you'll be able to buy other pods that are fitted to work in these machines for good prices in all the major supermarkets. So in terms of longevity, the Nespresso pods are lovely, but you can also buy the ones that will fit in the machine as well. And on that note, the machine comes with a pack of 16 different types of Nespresso pod. So I've been having a bit of fun the last few days actually working my way through these and trying some out. But enough of me going on about that. I want to show you how this actually works. So you can select it manually by just hitting the size of the coffee you would like, as I showed you before. So in this case, you might choose espresso, but having said that, if you like your gadgets, you can also download the Nespresso app, because this particular espresso machine works via Bluetooth. So in theory, you could put your pod in there the night before when you go to bed, and in the morning, you can just hit brew now, and it will brew the coffee for you, so it's ready for you when you come downstairs. So I've linked these up just prior to the review, and this is the way the app looks. So you can set a schedule, so you can actually choose the time it'll go off, or you can hit brew now. So hopefully, if I tell it to brew and choose my size, so in this case you can go Ristretto, Espresso, Lungo, in this case Espresso, you can hit start brewing. At any moment, we're going to get an espresso without touching a button on the espresso machine. We'll just let that brew for a second. I wish you could smell the coffee on this review, because it smells really good. Lovely. And if you give it a moment, you'll hear the pod being thrown away, and when that happens, it also stops the dripping. I had a coffee machine just prior to this, and it used to be a bit of a hassle for cleaning up all the drips. So as you can see, not a drip now. Now, on that note, if I just move this espresso to one side, it's quite easy to maintain and look after this espresso machine. So if you pull it out like so, you've actually got a little tray that comes out which all your pods will be in. So obviously you don't have to do this every time, but maybe when you've done about 10 coffees, you might want to empty that. And then behind that, or underneath I should say, sorry, you've got a drip tray for all the loose water and what have you that comes out of your coffee while you're making it. I believe as well with this coffee machine as well, it has a power setting on it, so it will turn itself off automatically after a couple of minutes, so you don't have to worry too much about wasting power on this machine as well. So in short, for me, a couple of things really that make this a beautiful espresso machine. The fact that you can actually control it wirelessly with your phone. I'm all for that kind of stuff. Lying in bed, just telling it to brew me a coffee and it's ready for me when I come downstairs. Fantastic. It fits into our kitchen excellently, and I love the fact that you can actually swing this to the side and actually fit it into your kitchen. So depending on how you want to have it on your worktop, even if you have like a small kitchen like myself, it fits in perfectly. So design, tick. Ease of use, tick. And if you like your gadgets, tick. So all in all, for me, a fantastic coffee machine, and I would highly recommend it. Thank you again for watching this review, and thanks again to AO.com. Bye for now.